Hey, welcome back to the campus of Arkansas Tech University. We're in the materials lab. Now, there are so many great reasons to become a student here at Arkansas Tech University, but one of the things they're renowned for is their engineering department. Dr. John Crone is head of the department here. And Dr. Crone, thanks for having us in this really cool place.
Well, we're glad to have you here. Glad you came.
Yeah, so you really are known for your engineering curriculum, and we're in this lab. What happens in this lab generally?
Well, in this lab, the students get to do a lot of testing of materials to test strengths, various strengths and properties. And it's really a fun lab. Most students really enjoy this because they get a lot of hands-on work. They get to break things. They get to break the samples, see, because that's usually the testing is to failure. Yeah. And so it's really a fun lab and one they enjoy.
Can I ask you what this is behind you here real quick? Or is this sort of robot?
Well, this was, here's a demo or something to show you an example of what we're using our new machine for. Yeah. But this is a robot, a couple of robots here that our robotics club has built for various competitions. Well, and I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the competition this year, so I don't know what they have to do, but it's always something.
I don't know what they have to do, but it looks very complicated. It looks actually like a lot of fun. I want to come over here and talk to Assistant Professor Dr. Mohammed Injabi. Hey, Dr. Crone mentioned this new machine, and you're standing by the new machine. What do we call the new machine?
Well, this new machine is a fatigue testing machine, and the main use for it is just to basically evaluate the fracture behavior of the material. Any material, it can be a metallic material, it can be any kind of polymeric material, composites. And the way we study the material is just to make sure that in real design applications, and if you're going to make some parts or components made of, for example, metallic material, you want to make sure that it lasts for like a certain period of time.
So kind of how does it work?
Well, like there is basically there is an actuator, and we have a sample or a specimen and that we make out of that material that we are interested in, and using the controller. And if you hear the noise from the room here, there is a hydraulic pump that runs this actuator, and we control the different signals or different loading that we want to apply to this sample and specimen. And I can also show you some.
Yeah, let's see what this thing has done here.
So, like, for example, this is a typical sample that we use for this machine to test. And after, let's say, a certain period of time, it can break. So, and we can analyze the result and see how and why it broke. And then we can have like titanium samples, we can have polymeric samples, any type of material that you're interested in. So it's a very cool machine, and we are very happy to have this in our lab.
At the end of the day, it's a very cool machine, and not a lot of places have this and have the ability to have students learn how to use something like this.
Yes, I would say, I'm not going to say, because I'm not sure if we are the only one in the state of Arkansas, but we are probably one of maybe 2 or 3 places in the whole state that to own and to possess this very cool testing machine.
Doctor, thank you for explaining that to us. I'm going to step over you over here because I want to just stick my nose in here to some of the students here that are working on stuff. Why don't you turn around here and talk to me? Would you mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
My name is Mike. I'm a master's student here in Arkansas Tech University. So one of the projects I'm working on with Dr. Mjadi is we're trying to understand how the implants, how its structure is going to affect human body in the long term. When we have this machine, we're going to test how we would put it inside a machine, inside a human body, with the porosity in the structure itself, how long it's going to last. It's going to last a long time for the human to sustain it, or it's going to break in 5 years.
It seems like something you'd want to know if you're going to put it in your human body. So guys, I'm going to let you get back to work. I know you got a lot of stuff going on, so these guys are really smart. Just one of the great engineering students here at Arkansas Tech University and the engineering department. If you're thinking about becoming an engineer, you'd be crazy not to consider this place. Back on Good Morning Arkansas right after this.